I do have a Swiss guard that I've been very shy. If I see him, I'll be sure to note him. It's the Soho. And they all use this. They all use the cleaner. So what I think I'll do is just pull back and let it run. Maybe do a little feeding. And see what kind of animals come out. I'd like to get a shot of some of the cleaner shrimp. Now this is only the left-hand half of the tank. Come to think of it, I just see I see a psychedelic fish here. Let me zoom in on him here. There he is. This is a dragonet, and needs to have good food source, natural foods. It won't eat anything I put in a tank. He just picks at the rocks like that. See what kind of bugs you can get. Maybe I can get a little closer. A little closer to him. Not that close. As you're going around the corner now. Yep, he's gone. Anyway, I've got quite a few fish in here. There's a total of 24 fish. And you never see them all at the same time. They're all in the same place at the same time, so let's do a little feeding and see what comes out. So I just threw some flake food in. You may see my hand come down as an idea of size. I'll take you over to look at some cleaner shrimp. Okay, I've got 5 cleaner shrimp. And the food usually brings them out for a little while and it's they feed. Otherwise they're hiding in the rocks. Unfortunately they don't do much cleaning of fish. Most of you think the fish really don't like to use them. We got some more on this side. There's one there. And there's One back there, and one up there. There's the Swiss carp bass, if I can get him. There he is. Real shy animal, at least around these other bigger fish. And he tends to stay in the rocks almost all the time. Uh-oh, I see a fire shrimp. Well, look at that. You don't see him often. I got the Flying Fish Express special. I got 3 of them for $40 or whatever it was. Okay, why don't I just grab the camera and walk around with it. One of the things I can do by walking around with the camera is give you an idea of the 3 dimensions. The system is really quite big and it's quite deep, and as you walk around you can actually get a feel for, like this is one of the spurs on the left, and you can get a feel of it sticking out, like jettisoning out like that, with a bit of a bay area here down in this area. And if I walk around, you should be able to get a feel for the dimensions of it. You can see this is another spur in this area. And then finally the last spur is up on the right here. And I've had to build, normally this would be a bay, except I had to build this area up in here to support that large elegance. But if you look over the top, you go right over the top of the ridge, and you can see sand down in there. There's a ridge in the front here. So that's all like a big bay area with a vertical drop. And now maybe we can just follow some of the fish around. There's a little fight going on, huh? I like that Red Sea purple tang. I've had him a long time as well. Probably almost like 5 years. Here he comes. The Red Sea sailfin I got as a lateral line patient. Very badly eroded front face area, right above and in front of the eyes, both sides. And I worked long and hard to get him back healthy again. And he's doing real well. You don't see any sign of lateral line on that face. And because I took him as a patient, I got him for I think $20. I got quite a deal on him. And he's now, I think he's the biggest fish I have. He probably spans, from the nose to the tail, a little over 10 inches. He's a little bigger than the Red Sea Soho up here. Now the foxface has recurrent pop-eye. I haven't done see if I can catch his eye. That's the eye there. Maybe you can see it if you look straight on. It's bulged out. And it goes away and then it comes back in a 2 or 3 month cycle. So I don't know if that's a bacteria that he gets infected with all the time, or well, you see it's bulged a little on maybe his left eye. So if you're looking straight on, you see it's slightly bulged. Anyway, other than that, he's pretty healthy. It doesn't seem to bother him to have the Popeye. I like these Banshees. They're quite out and about, even in the bright light. And you can see there's a whole school of them here, 5. 1 on the right, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not sure what's going on with the lyre-tail. It's a lyre-tail hog. From time to time he does this up and down routine on the glass. Normally he's out and about blowing water into the polyps of the corals, the LPS, to try to knock food out. I don't see that going on here right now. This is some more of that cleaner shrimp. He thinks there's a little food left there for him. And it could be a nightmare trying to feed like that coral there. You can go in and steal the food right out of there. That's the 6th line again. There's a lot of animals I can't show you because they hide in the rocks all the time. We might be able to see some stuff at night if the camera is good enough to catch them. The purple firefish is pretty, but this camera wants to focus on the stuff behind it. So I can encourage it to focus on it. I guess not. It's not. It just isn't going to focus on the fish itself. The this pygmy angel can be a real problem. He nips at the corals. Fortunately, I have enough corals that it doesn't go after any one for any particular length of time. So it doesn't seem to really do much damage in the end to any one of them. In addition to the coralline, which is all over the rocks, there is this occasional brown stuff. It's in some kind of encrusting. These are coralline or maroon coralline maybe, or could be a sponge. And got some more of it up here. Also, after curing the live rock, some encrusting corals showed up. This is one of them. And I started out real small, about the size of my little finger. Now it's almost the size of half my hand. And there's some here. And then if I go on down to this rock, you can see a yellow encrusting, some kind of encrusting coral there.